Rob, somebody builds a business. It takes a lot of work. You got the idea, years of struggle and all that, and then it starts working. And things are rolling and they're in place. And, it seems like it can be pretty easy for people to get into sort of just, business as usual thing and maybe a little asleep at the wheel. Is that your experience a little bit?
That's a good point. And it's a good point, and it does happen. And really some of the worst words I don't like hearing from sometimes response or people inside of business looking at things is that's the way we've always done it. Yeah. Sometimes that's the way you've always done it. What you really need to do at that point is break it. Yeah. And try to maybe start looking at rebuilding it and maybe fixing it, not realizing you need to fix it. So I think we've talked, as you see, business is always evolving, things are always changing, customers change. Things with your product and service need to change. In terms of what you're doing from a processes standpoint and maybe some efficiency standpoint needs to change as well to stay in and to stay ahead. And I think as you go, even no matter what stage of a business life cycle you're at, I think it's important to kind of realize where you're at, what are you doing, and what can you change to make it better. We all know, obviously, advent of technology that's in everything that can make things more efficient and make things better as well. But sometimes even just with internally, from a standpoint with culture and with people, from maybe doing something to be teaming wise and setting a little bit more collaboration, more free spirit, more free flow of information. I think that is another part that's extremely important within the organization too, is information does need to free flow very well through. And it kind of a tenet of mine with the modern financial operation leadership is that you need things. There can't be a lot of silos, within an organization, and things need to be open and need to communicate and flow openly as well. Yeah. Again, something that goes back to standpoint. Sometimes you have to. It's hard. It's hard and it can be difficult. But sometimes you have to break away from how you've done it and to take that step and to try something different.
Well, it's kind of like the old adage. What's the biggest room in the world? The room for improvement.
There you go.
It's always there, in some way, shape, or form. So, hey, Rob, thanks for sharing with us. And if you want to learn a little bit more, visit vendadvisors.biz. Other videos like this there with a lot of great information. And if you want to improve what you're doing, maybe give Rob a call. He'd be happy to take it,
Absolutely.
I'm sure. Okay.
Be happy anytime.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.